I finished up at the University of Pittsburgh, and then once I finished up school, worked full-time at Kennywood Park, doing hands-on ride maintenance. A lot of the maintenance guys complain about the engineers. You design something without the maintenance guys in mind. It was good to get the experience on the maintenance side prior to going and doing this engineering work. Worked there for about a year and then realized that there was a point that, I need to make a transition to pursue my actual career, what I went to school for. I actually had a family friend reach out to me and said, hey, there's a company down here in Washington, PA, I know that's not too far from you. Would you be interested, put in your resume, see what happens. I was 25 years old, and a lot of the individuals were brought into the Washington plant prior to when I was born. The biggest thing that I learned is not to step on their toes. They're the experts at the job. They've been doing it longer than I've been alive. One of my first days, we have an oil cellar at our location in Washington. So I took a trip down to the oil cellar, just getting familiar with stuff, looking around, walking all over the place. A couple minutes goes by and one of the guys starts yelling at me and he says, hey, what are you doing down here? And I said, what do you mean? He said, you got oily footprints all over the place. I just cleaned up. He said, get out of here. So I finally get out of there, and it was one of those experiences. I got this guy who's at least double my age. I'm brand new in this thing. I'm getting yelled at by him, and I'm supposed to be his boss. Days go by, weeks go by, months go by, and he helped me with a handful of other jobs in that time frame. So once we got to a more comfortable level, I said, hey, do you remember, when I was that, new hire that was tracking oily footprints all through your new fresh washed concrete floor and everything? And he laughed and he said, yeah, I had to, see what you were made of, one of those first couple days and everything. And from that point, we've been good friends over the past 4 or so years. So it's been excellent. I'm Craig Hixson. I am a project engineer on the mechanical side for ATI.